Howdy boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's Chuck, also known as AskACapper. Hope this video finds you all doing awesome. And I just want to review a few things about HANDiCLAN and what's going on. I know that some of you are complaining or just leaving messages saying that you haven't gotten an invite. Now, again, we're dealing with COD Elite, and it's kind of not working at all. But so notice what I'm doing here. This is just my process that I go through when I'm trying to mass invite people. I go through and I open and right click, open a new tab as as I need to, just to get through everybody who I can see as posted, who I don't think I've invited. You can see here I'm inviting probably like 6 people at a time. And it's hard to remember sometimes who I've invited, who I haven't. So that's why if you haven't gotten an invite, please just repost a message saying you'd like an invite. And also you got to realize that sometimes the invites get totally screwed. Now, what I do is I go to each tab and I have to click on the MW3 portion or the player card to invite you to the clan. As you can tell, this is very intensive and it takes forever because the server is so slow. So please bear with me and understand I'm trying to get to everybody who's asked to be on the clan, and know that I'm trying to work with COD Elite here, which I totally am not a fan of, but it's still nice to be able to play with you guys. So then what I have to do is once I get everybody on MW3, I go to click to invite to clan. Now, unless it's loaded all the way, that doesn't go through. And sometimes, even though it's not loaded all the way, it still goes through. So go figure. And you can imagine if I'm inviting like 30 people, how like of a daunting task this is. And yeah, it's not always fun. So bear with me. Don't be yelling at me. And yes, so that's what, if you watch this process, it's just me having to go through it and wait for the server. Okay, click to invite, switch to another tab, see if it's invited that person yet. And then, and also what you need to do is also look if you asked to be invited, I might have invited you. And this is the same thing that I have to do on Xbox. So if you're on Xbox and you want to join the HANDiCLAN, feel free to do that. And again, guys, I'm trying to play with you guys as I can. I'm also doing some free-for-all things that I'm working on. So free-for-all, if you can join my game, that's cool. But if you're wanting to play domination or another team game, sometimes I'm busy playing free-for-all because I'm working on some things. So yes, keep that in mind too. And also remember, there's one of me and a bunch of you, so I'm going to go through and try and work this out and play with you as much as possible. Okay, with that out of the way. One thing I'm hoping that they add to COD Elite is clan challenges. I think it'd be cool if like 3 or 4 of us got together and we could work on, getting 20 caps in domination, and we'd get XP for our clan that way. But we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna hold my breath for Call of Duty or Activision because they fail a lot. So yes, as you can tell, these are just a few people I have invited. If you see yourself on the screen, you do have an invite, and please check to see if the invite has gone through. And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah, so it's been fun playing with you guys, the few that I've played with so far. And on Xbox, I will be getting on Xbox later on during the week. I have a couple things I want to do on Xbox with my level up my guy. So keep in mind, there's a lot of pending invites here. So if you've been invited, please check to make sure. There's a lot of pending invites. Remember, there's only, I think, 120 that can be on the clan. Game on, gamers.